Over the past couple of years, Richard Lage has developed a series of upper receivers for the M11 submachine gun that actually use an unmodified Suomi magazine. And this has really led to a lot of interest in these magazines, and the demand has really skyrocketed since he's produced these high quality uppers that allow you to use an M11 in a very controllable, very reliable way. The Suomi 71 round drum magazine is a Finnish magazine. It was used widely in World War II. This high-quality military surplus magazine has been imported into the United States in fairly great numbers over the past several decades. And in the United States, this magazine has been adapted to fire in such firearms as the MP5 and the Uzi submachine gun. It makes a great basis for those kind of projects. What I'd like to talk about is a couple of tricks that I've learned over the years to make this a very easy magazine to load and just show you the details of those tricks. So let's take a look. This is a 71 round drum magazine. They're Finnish magazines. There were World War II magazines for the Finnish M31 submachine gun. They're very high quality magazines, relatively inexpensive. And I wanted to talk about just a couple of tricks that I've learned in loading these over the years to make it very easy and very simple to load. Let's just go over some of the basic parts. This button on the back side in the middle is spring loaded, and it is the spring release button. When you push that button toward me and then swing down the bar, this is going to let you remove the back plate. Okay? And then the mainspring housing and the magazine follower. And so we're going to pull that magazine follower all the way around, and this is ratcheted. And so turn the mainspring housing counterclockwise and it'll click. 1, 2, and as it clicks, the magazine follower is going around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now the mainspring is completely wound. The magazine follower is all the way back. Now the tips for loading this are, number one, you want this sloped. And so you need a box or a piece of wood or something to prop this magazine, and you're going to want to have it propped up. And that will let gravity help you load this. And we're just going to stack the rounds in it. And then you need a screwdriver or a pocket knife to help if some of the rounds fall over, and we'll show you this as we go. Now we're going to start at the bottom of the magazine with the rounds, and you're just going to stand these rounds up. Start in the center on the bottom and just stand the rounds up. Now I wanted to show you that the pocket knife or the screwdriver is just help you reach in there and get the rounds back up. And what you want to do, and this is why the slope is important, because it will help hold these rounds in place as you start to load them. And so we're going to basically fill up all of the channels that are exposed all the way to the top where the feed lips are. And so we start in the center in the bottom, and we'll go in this second channel doing the same thing, and basically we'll just go back and forth. So it doesn't hurt your thumbs to do this. This is very straightforward. We'll go back and forth from one side to the other, and there again, the screwdriver will help kind of keep these shored up a little bit. And what we're going to do is continue all the way around in the outer channel and then this second inside channel and fill up all the spaces. Pause. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're just about to the top. This is the outer channel that's going to go up where the feed lips are. Then the inner channel, there's the follower. And so what you're going to do is just load the rounds all the way so that you're touching the follower on this inner channel. And then as this channel goes around, just basically load all the way. You don't want to cram them in, but you want them to be basically full. Okay, so this channel's full. Now here's another secondary follower here, and we're going to load on the outer channel all the way to that secondary follower. And then we're going to come back around to this outer channel, and this is going to go right up to the feed lips. Now there again, that's a little bit of a slope there, so we'll use our pocket knife or our screwdriver, drop that down, and with the slope like this, gravity is holding everything in place pretty good. And then for these last couple of rounds, actually feed the last round. Let's see if I can do that. There, through the feed lip, okay? And so there it is. There's no tension on the spring. Now when I push the button, the other side of this pin, I'm going to push up toward me. It's going to release the main spring and put tension on these rounds. I'm going to put pressure with the table. There, okay? And we're going to swing the bar up. What that has done is release the main spring, and now there's tension on the rounds. You can shake it, and here there's no rattling, okay? And you have 71 rounds loaded in a very compact drum magazine. You can find these for about $35 to $40 now if you shop around. They used to be about $20 to $25. So now we have the loaded 71 round Suomi drum magazine. The two basic tricks are to prop this up when you get ready to load it and have a small screwdriver or pocket knife handy to reach in and help stand the rounds up if they fall over or tilt a little bit as you load this. Well, I hope you found the video useful. These are very easy magazines to load, and they're very reliable, very high quality military surplus magazines. They're still fairly reasonably priced. Just to kind of review some of the uses, this is the MP5. This is a Suomi magazine that's been modified to be used in the MP5 and the HK94 9mm carbine. Other modifications include for the Uzi. There again, you can see the magazine's been modified so that the original Uzi magazine is mated to the Suomi magazine, and it makes a very good modification. But then of most interest, we have the Lage uppers. This is a Generation 1 Suomi Lage upper, and it is designed so that you can use an unmodified magazine and take the M11. It slows down the rate of fire. You don't have to have modifications to the very high quality drum magazine. We will be doing a review very shortly on the latest generation. This is a steel upper. The latest generations are made with aluminum uppers. This is the latest generation, and we will do a review of the uppers, and then we'll go out to Bullet Creek and we'll show you number one, how good the uppers work, and number two, we'll show you the best, most fun way to empty these things out after you've loaded them. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.